Hello everyone, what's good, what's poppin'? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be doing this 90s bombshell supermodel hair. I don't know what to call it. Some of you guys on my Instagram said I should call it sexy bedroom hair. It's really just like a blowout with some layers, but I feel like what makes the hair give the look that it has is the texture. This is a kinky straight wig from Ashimaryhair company. It already come pre-plucked, pre-bleached, all of the work done by them, and it comes with these like natural 4C type of like kinky edges. The natural edges plus the kinky straight texture just makes this really like mimic your natural hair texture. I feel like 2025 is the year of getting back into like rocking our natural hair, even if it's really not our natural hair, but you know, natural hair representation. This is a 360 lace wig. It's the invisible 360 lace wig, so it has like a little drawstring motion in the back that helps you like scrunch up the back of the hair and wear the wig gluelessly as a ponytail. I'm not doing that in today's video, but you could if you wanted to. But with that said, you want to see how I got this look? Let's sit back, relax, and get right into today's tutorial. Hopping right into it, I'm using some lace tint, or just aka concealer. I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Maple. And tinting the lace just ensures that I have a perfect match to my forehead on the lace. So now when I blend it in, it's going to give like a very like seamless look versus going with a natural ashy white color that most laces come in. Since this is a 360 wig, it has lace in the back, so before I put the wig on, I have to go in and cut right where like the ears usually are. It's where the lace is a bit thicker. I cut down there and I cut all the lace in the back because I won't be able to see the lace in the back of my head once I put the wig on, so it makes sense for me to cut it beforehand. Once I have the lace cut off, we can finally put our wig on. It's important to note that I don't have like any wig cap, bald cap, none of that on. I only do those. I feel like wig caps and bald caps are necessary if you're doing like glue, because it's going to be a protective barrier for your edges, but we're doing a glueless install, so I feel like the less things I have on my head, the more flat my wig lays, honestly. Once I put this wig on, I don't know if you can see my face, but I was feeling a little bit like, I don't know, overwhelmed, because I've never really had a wig with this texture. Like usually when I have like the natural edges like this, I always pluck them off because I don't know how to attack them. I really liked how natural it looked, but also at first it was just a bit like jarring because I was just, new territory always makes me nervous. But I decided to not pluck out the baby hairs this time and keep it. But what I did was I did kind of pluck myself a slight widow's peak, and you can see already I'm feeling myself. I'm like, okay, it's starting to look like my hairline. Because as nice as the baby hairs that came with it was, I felt like they were placed a little bit too bulky, like it was too straight across. So just going in and carving out my natural hairline and pulling those excess hairs out made the wig look a lot more natural and more realistic to myself. So in total, I just plucked out a small little widow's peak in the front and did a little L shape on the sides, as you saw, to kind of just have it mimic more how my natural hairline goes in and out. Now I'm just going in and prepping the lace by cutting it in sections so I can be able to properly make sure I don't get any lifting. Today I'm using my scissors to cut off the lace. Normally I always use a razor to cut off my lace, but I recently got these new shears from Amazon and they're super sharp, where like I can like slide the scissors across kind of like a razor, because you still want to get that like jagged up and down cut. Never cut blunt across your lace because it's going to make the lace look very wiggy. It gives like a line of demarcation when you cut straight across, but when you glide your razor, your scissors, cuticle scissors, whatever it is, across the lace, it gives a more natural melt. Now to lay down the lace, I am using my Kiss Colors lace melt spray where I know the lace is going to sit underneath. Spread that out nice and thin and even. Normally I would go in after I lay the lace down with a blow dryer, but this spray dries so fast that I found myself not even needing to do a blow dryer for this step. But what I did not skip is making sure I'm going in my rat tail comb and flattening and pushing out the edges, because sometimes you like don't get the edges from the initial spray, so you might need to go in and like manually push them down or spray on top. But the underneath spray is like the foundation spray, what's going to get everything to like really hold and lock in. But don't forget to go in with a comb, something flat to help you press down those edges to just seal in the look. And I kind of just repeat the same steps on the other side. For my visual learners, I'm not going to talk through this part so you can visually see what's going on here. lace laid on both sides, and to really just help lock everything down, I'm using an elastic band. But I always say make sure your lace is not sticky or tacky. It's fully dry before you put your elastic band on, because when you take off that band later, the lace will lift and all our hard work will be ruined. So I always make sure to tap my lace to make sure it's not sticky or tacky before putting on the band. Now that the most hard part, in my opinion, the nerve-wracking part, which is laying the lace, is done, which honestly wasn't that hard. I feel like it was very straightforward this time, besides when it wasn't sticking. We can get into the styling. First thing I knew I was going to do was cut this hair up. As long as it was, I think they gave me 26 inches. I don't know exactly. I felt like a lot of times companies, they kind of skimp out when it comes to the density. And I really like my hair to look super full. So I always start off with a nice, even, blunt chop on the ends. If you see from the end results, I cut a lot more. But I wanted to be like conservative at first. Because I was like, no, I'm not going to chop the hair. But I'm going to save the length. Psych, I ended up cutting more. Because I just wanted the hair to be at this thickest area. But I'm over here practicing how to cut layers because I'm working on this like peacock hairstyle. I don't know if you know, but it's like a hairstyle that needs like a lot of layers. So in this video clips, I'm just practicing my layer cutting skills. So a proper like layer cutting tutorial will be coming, but just visually kind of work with me, because I was also teaching myself how to cut like proper flowy layers. But I did learn that like you want to like pull the hair out, use your fingers as a guide for where you want the shortest length to start, and just drag your fingers and the scissors down across. I don't know if that makes sense explaining with my words, but I hope if you're looking, it makes sense. Don't worry. Tutorial coming soon on how to like cut really nice, like bombshell type of layers. Once I was done cutting the layers, I felt like the lace had set enough. It was time to get into tackling the baby hairs, which is what was maybe making me the most nervous, because like I said, I'm not used to this type of texture, because these baby hairs, they're just like your natural edges. They are stubborn and they don't lay with regular gel, which I use. You can't use edge control because it's going to make it nice and waxy. But what I've learned is that the messier, the better with these edges. Hear me out, okay? So I'm using some mousse just to help soften them and make them movable, but it still adds some curl to the baby hairs. I'm just swooping them in the direction that I want them to go. They're not gonna go and lay flat, so it's gonna be a little frustrating. You have to just trust the process. That's what I had to tell myself, because girl, I was like, this is ugly. This is a hot mess. It's not cute. I even somehow convinced myself to do like middle baby hairs. I feel like I low-key miss baby hairs, guys. Like I've been doing all these natural, realistic hairlines, but baby hairs, I kind of miss them. They're fun. They add a little pizzazz. Like everybody's trying to be so serious. And I'm honestly not too mad at these curly, whirly little hairs. Once I like swooped it in a way that looked semi-decent, still didn't. I was like, this is gonna be a mess. I went ahead and just immediately put that elastic band back on, because what's gonna help hold and set the baby hairs. Like, look how nice and fluffy the baby hairs ended up turning out. Like, this is literally right after I took off the elastic band. I went and did my makeup and took off the band, and like it just like it flattened itself in this nice fluffy natural look. I was not expecting it to look this good. I told y'all, trust the process. It was looking a hot mess, y'all saw, but once I put the band on it and it's set, this like messy fluffy baby hair look, really, it's taking it. I'm obsessed with it. Like it looks like my natural edges. I wouldn't have it any other way. Definitely will be doing more of these wigs, because this made me a believer. Now what I'm trying to do is just kind of create the part and shape the hair for the styling. I'm just carving out as deep as I can, a deep side part, and trying to see like what makes the most sense for my head shape. I feel like side parts, you have to make it for your head shape. Not everybody's side part is the same. You got to do what's going to like complement your face. Anyways, once I got the part down the way I wanted to, I'm using a combination of mousse and a blow dryer to flatten my wig. This is something I just started doing. I realized the best way to get your wig flat, guys, is not with a hot comb, but with a blow dryer. A blow dryer will do wonders. So I placed the mousse where I needed to be, shaped the hair the way I wanted to go, and then with a rat tail comb that's heat resistant and my blow dryer with the concentration head on, I just follow that along. I'm still like a novice. This is like a new technique I'm working on, so like my hand positioning is a bit awkward. I just try to like use that to chase the blow dryer to press the hair flat, kind of like you would with a hot comb essentially, but I don't know why this works a lot better. Honestly, editing this clip is making me realize just how good the hair looked in this like initial state. But don't get me wrong, I still need a flat iron, a hot comb. So once I get the shape right, just to kind of like hit where I missed with my comb and the blow dryer, I go with that hot comb and just kind of like press everything, smooth it out. But I feel like the shape of the hair just looks a lot flatter, and I couldn't get these results without using that blow dryer first. I played around with a few like styling options. This hair went through a couple different personality disorders before it finally got to the final look. So first I was like, maybe I'll rock it straight with a nice little like bump in the bang, because I just wanted to see how well this hair was going to hold a curl, because I was kind of skeptic on it curling, because if you know, kinky straight hair, as cute as it looks, it's really hard to find a good one that will hold a curl. How the hair looked just like kind of freshly straightened with a little bump on the end. I started cutting in some more layers because I realized I really want to just like get some heavy layering. I want to be able to like play with the hair and like, you know, like you toss the hair back with your hands, like all the layers just go with it. That's what I was trying to do. So I'm just, like I said before, I'm practicing my layer cutting skills. So detailed tutorial coming soon. But this is how the hair looked like, fully straightened with some light layers. And I liked this look. I liked how it looked straight. But mind you, this is like hindsight. In the moment, I still wasn't feeling it. Like I was like, it's cute, but it could be cuter. That's what I thought, because I'm such a perfectionist. I'm never happy with my hair until later on I'm looking at the clips. I'm like, damn, it was low-key cute. I was tripping. Because now I was like, it's cute, but I feel like it needs to be like, it needs to give some more. So I'm cutting in more layers, making this like a very heavy layered look. And to make your layers heavier, like go in deeper into the hair, all I'm doing is like I toss the hair around and play with it, and the way like it falls like visually, I use my finger to pinch where I want the hair to like start to fall, and I hold that out and I twist it. I feel like visually it's going to make sense. And I'm using a razor because I've realized a razor just glides and creates better looking layers than just using blunt scissors. And I just drag that hair all the way to the back. I'm just going to leave these clips so like visually it's going to make sense, because verbally I do not even have the words for you guys. Now at this point, I was like, okay, she's cute. It's fun. I'm liking it. Like, yeah, this is going to be the hair of the day, because I was getting ready for my day. I was feeling it. But then, of course, I was like, what if I curled it, though? So I started doing some flat iron curls. Don't worry, I'll show you guys a proper like tutorial in the next few clips of how I got the bombshell curls. But I just wanted to see it's going to hold a curl. And this is how the hair looks curled, but longer, in case you're like looking for like an inspo for longer hair before I show you the shorter one. And I brushed everything out. Honestly, I feel like I should have left the hair at this point. It looked really good right here. Like, I don't know why I ended up cutting it later shorter, but the hair was really good. I felt like the hair, I would say it holds a curl, but like it doesn't hold a tight curl. Like it'll look nice and tight like right here initially, but maybe because I play with my hair a lot, after a while the hair does like loosen up to more of a looser curl, but the reminiscence of the curl will still be there, but it won't be as tight, is what I would say. Because this is how the hair was looking towards the end of the day. The curls have obviously dropped, but it still had like a bit of a wave to it. And because I have a problem, I decided I wanted to just chop more hair, because I just like my ends to be full all the way from top to bottom. And I feel like this area where I cut it was where the hair was really at the thickest. So I gave it a nice little even chop and went ahead and just re-added those bombshell curls. And for the bombshell blowout look, what I do is I'm using a flat iron, but it's really about the direction of my curls. Whenever you're curling your hair, you want to do one curl going inwards and one curl going outwards. So like I just alternate the directions of the curls, so that way whenever like I comb everything and play with it, it gives like a blowout type of effect. If I have it all going in the same direction, it's going to give like you just actually curled your hair. You can do this with any type of curling tool, a curling iron, flat iron. Just make sure to mind yourself to make the curls going in separate directions. Oh, and if you guys would like a flat iron curling tutorial, I could definitely make one for you guys, because I feel like the best tool to curl your hair, the most convenient, is with a flat iron. A flat iron can do all things. You can even crimp your hair with a flat iron. I don't know how to do that yet, but I will learn if you guys want me to learn. I guess while I curl my hair, we can have a little like chit chat session. How are you guys doing? You're doing good? I hope y'all are doing good. As of me, I'm doing good. There's like a series of unfortunate events going on right now in my life, which is annoying, but I've realized life is always going to be so annoying, guys. Like, life never gets easier. Like, if you think life is hard now, it's going to get harder. It doesn't even get harder. I think life is just always going to be life. There's no harder or lesser. It's about like your mindset. Like right now, there's a lot of annoying things going on with me in life. but I'm trying to like control my brain to know that like it's gonna be okay. I just have to ride the wave. Like through the storm comes a rainbow type of thing. These sayings sound so corny, but I promise you, if you believe them, they make a lot of sense. So like, for example, my laptop literally has crashed. It's not working. I'm right now editing on my phone, which I thought was going to be so annoying, and I was already so frustrated with a lot of things going on, and my laptop crashing was like the last straw. I was about to honestly not even post this Wednesday, but I was like, relax, breathe, girl. There's always a solution for everything. So here I am editing on my iPhone. It's low-key a little bit of a struggle, but in a way, I kind of like it. I feel like little details that I wouldn't see on my laptop, I can see on my phone. I'm learning to find like the joy in the little things of life. The fact that I can even just have a job that I can edit on my phone and post, and there's people who watch my videos, that's a blessing. I am truly blessed no matter what I'm going through. I need to remind myself that. Reminding yourself that things are going to be okay and life is still good despite the things going on around you is the key to finding internal happiness and peace. Anywhoosies, that's just my little like chat. I need to do like a hair therapy session. I haven't done one in a minute. Should I do one? Comment down below if I should, because I feel like I just want to like talk to you guys and not just give y'all like tutorials all the time, but still do my hair because that's what I like. Anyways, now we're finishing the last piece of the curl. The front pieces are important to mention what direction. I did the front pieces both coming in towards my face on both sides. So this one right here came in towards my face, and then the bangs on the other side also came in towards my face. And here I am just going in with my hand to like separate the hair and zhuzh it up and give it volume. You see what I'm saying? As I started like playing with the hair with my hand, it started to like fall, the curls already. And mind you, I did spray some Got2b hairspray in it, but it still was falling towards the end. But I think I also too, because it has so much layers, I must have missed some pieces. So that's why it also looks like semi-straight, semi-curled. But honestly, I like the look. I feel like it was giving like effortless, like you guys said, bedroom sexy hair. I'm calling it my 90s blowout look. I'm really here for it. It's just cute, it's fun, it's playful, and this is the final look. No more layer cutting at all. And I really think what makes this hair look the way that it looks is really has to do with the texture. Like, yeah, I could use like a straight hair or curly hair, but like this kinky straight texture is what like gives it that look. And the baby hairs too, 10 out of 10. Super natural. Literally like mimics my natural like hair if my hair was ever this long. But yeah, that's what I have to say for you guys. That's the end of the tutorial. Thanks for sitting with me, spending some time with me. Hope you guys are having a great day, or trying to, or finding little things in life to make your day decent at least, because I promise you guys, whatever you're going through right now in life, it's temporary. I promise. Just make it to the other side. But with that said, I'll see you guys in another one. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And peace out, Girl Scouts. Goodbye.